Today, leaked ratings. You can find them on the FUT Scoreboard app. You do have to download it. You can do that. Just easyspc.io. Build your own squads. Let's get into it. In my kits video, I slated the United kits. So to appease the fans, we're starting with United. Kobe Manu from bronze to gold, but he's got a massive plus 15. Good dribbling. I think his balance is actually better than his agility. Very usable. Most of the players in today's episode will be great for an Evo. You imagine with the amount of United fans out there, it will probably be quite popular as well. Joshua Zirkzee, he's actually got one of the highest agility stats for big players. I'm talking maybe 6'1", 6'2" and above, which they seem to have nerfed the agility for the bigger players this year. With his strength, his height at 6'4", he should be good. Just to interject here quickly, you'll see this going forwards. I'm not a fan of the meta. You won't see any meta this, meta that videos, hopefully. Please try and hold me to that. I like to play with players that I like. You will see that I typically don't like to use players without game faces as well. You will probably see lots of players in this video that you won't see from other creators, so you're welcome. Which segues us nicely onto Jaden Philogene Badace. He did used to be 3-star last year. He's now up to 4-star, 5-star. He's transferred back to Villa. He went Villa, Hull, Villa in the space of like a year. Another transfer to the Premier League is Jack Clark. I don't know if he ever actually played a Prem game with Tottenham, but he was a Tottenham player at one point, and now he's finally back in the Prem. I'm really happy for him. I think he's a great player, and hopefully he'll show what he's about with Ipswich. Now to two French players to the Premier League. We've got Maxence Lacroix, who actually I think has lost stats. He hasn't gone up any ratings, but he's gained 4 pace. Pace is king, isn't it? Really popular as well, I imagine, Prem Leagues now, so keep an eye out for him. Somebody that might not have featured in lots of videos, Jorginho Rutter. He goes by Jorginho on his kits. This guy should be 5-star, 5-star. Well deserved. If you've watched him play in real life, he's really skillful. He's like Ryan Shirky, but this guy actually delivers. A new manager in Fabian Hertzler, possibly lots of special cards too. We've actually got 2 more Brighton players, so if you're a Brighton fan, you're absolutely loving this. Matt O'Reilly. He's received a +4. He's well-rounded with good stature. He should be a good player at the start. Dan Kadioglu, who's received a +4 in rating and 85 dribbling on a fullback. He might be able to play right back, left back, possibly left mid, right mid as well. Especially with the new roles, it might be really handy actually to have somebody like him. Sticking with the Turks, Baris Alper Yilmaz. He's received a +8. And he went from 3-star, 2-star to 4-star, 3-star. Very physical. He should have an alt position at strike, and he had a really good Euro. I think he was linked with Arsenal possibly, so good talent it seemed. Another good talent who I've grouped with Yilmaz for absolutely no reason is Antoine Semenyo for Bournemouth. He's received a 5-star weak foot. He's had a big upgrade. He should be able to play striker. Good player. And now the 2 that will have been in everybody's videos, 2 that you just can't ignore. As you can see, they've not had a previous card in FC before. We've got Bobby Charlton. Sorry, we've got Endrick, or Bobby as he's nicknamed. I've not seen him play, only for Real Madrid. He's not had many minutes with them yet, has he? Interested to see how he does, how he copes, how he adapts in terms of FC cards. Should be good. Him and the next player should be, you'd imagine, the most evoed cards on the game. Yes, obviously we've got Lamine Yamal, 4-star, 3-star as well, credible Euros. I think he had a good season with Barcelona. Hopefully they both have game faces. I for sure will evo them too. 2 from Freiburg now, or Freiburg. Partner's half German, I should have asked her how to pronounce that, but we're gonna roll with it. We've got Melin Roux, who received a +10. He's 6'4", super well-rounded, and you just know that he will be magic. His teammate then, we've got Erin Dink-Chi, +11, 4-star skills, should be able to play striker too. I think both of these actually have updated game faces. 2 new players to Serie A now. Promoted player, we've got Dennis Mann. He's only received a +3, but he should be well balanced for a starter card. And a transferred player, Francisco Conceição. He's received a +4 and he's 5'6". Someone I'm taller than, finally. Let's go. I imagine he'd feel similar to Messi, you know, high agility, high balance, good dribbling. To Dortmund now. We've got a player that featured in my starter squad. I think it was a short. If you want to check that out, he will be in there. Felix Nemesha, he's 6'3". Huge upgrade in defense and physicals, but he stayed the same rating and lost like maybe 1 in dribbling. Feels like a great trade-off, doesn't it? His teammate, a new transfer, Maximilian Bayer. He's gone from a 17 nobody to probably a guaranteed start. 2 for PSV. Then we have Johan Bakayoko, who, I know he's Belgian. I messed the flag up. I had a brain fart. He's now double 4-star. Obviously, being Belgian, good for hybrids, so nice. Ismail Saibara, tall, like a good frame for a cam. I think he's 6'2" and has over 80 strength. I've put it in the video, can't see it. And I've included another Eredivisie player later on in the video, trying to get them a bit more chemistry. 2 new Prem centre-backs then. Jake O'Brien, who transferred to Everton from Lyon, +9 rating and +35 in pace, 6'6". It might take a little while to get started. The pace split is, as you'd imagine, quite a lot in the sprint speed, but so does Virgil. So yeah, don't count this guy out. And Vandenberg, I was a bit sad to lose him from Liverpool, but understandably he wanted first team. A +5 on his, I think he's 6'4", so imagine those as a pairing. Another good pairing at striker. You'd probably only use them for the first couple of days, first week, but if you're somebody that likes to bring a player from the start of the game, or a couple, and make club legends, again, we're not meta here, and we like to do that sort of thing, so maybe these guys are the ones for you. Mohamed Amoura is the first player. He's received a +7 in rating, which again, great upgrade, and a +14 in shooting. Georges Mikotadze, +3. Nothing special in terms of the rating or stats, but he's now a gold. They're really good Euros, didn't he? And he's got 87 agility. Should be able to duck and weave a little bit at striker. Speaking of ducking and weaving and high agility, someone that has received a game face and looks really good in terms of stats and his face. He's got a cool game face. It's Bradley Barcola. Agility went from 75 to 86, and he's quite tall as well. He might be tall and lean possibly in the game, which is good. I can't wait to use him, if I'm honest. Savio, not Savio. He used to be called Savio. He's now Savinho. Man City practically robbed their sister club Girona for him. Had a great season last year, and he started this season really well. He should be a good player to use. Don't believe he has a game face though. Now, the future of England is in good hands at centre-back, starting with Branthwaite, +7. Now, arguably, if he wasn't injured and possibly did make the transfer to one of the rumoured teams, maybe he'd have gone higher in rating. Very well deserved. Had a great season, and he's got 5-star weak foot too. And Jarell Quansah had a +13. That was his first season in professional football, which is mental, but came in, did fantastically for Liverpool, and without Jarell we would have been lost last season, so fair play. Ola Aina now, he's actually got a +8 in pace, and in a season where it feels like lots of people are losing pace, you got Xavi Simons down from 87, practically stole Xavi's pace. He should be able to play right back and left back too. Quentin Timber, he was the Eredivisie player I mentioned previously. He embodies total football, doesn't he? The Johan Cruyff way or mantra, +5, and he has not a single red stat. Not a single red stat. Is he? Is he the better Timber? And last but not least, we've got Alvaro Jallo. He's got a +5, so I sort of assumed he was a young player. I think he's a cousin of Nico and Iñaki Williams, which is cool. But he's not, he's 25 years old. He's no spring chicken. Somebody that is a spring chicken and has had a great upgrade is Matthias Tell, a +6 with a +10 in shooting. And obviously he's got that Elise perfect link. So yes, guys, I mean, that's the video. It's hopefully going to be my first full year of an FC or FIFA game. Got lots of ideas, so yeah, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and yeah, enjoy your next video, guys.